Welcome back, everybody, to Unniche Tailored Living. Today's video was a special request on what we use while potty training, why we use them, things of that nature. So I'm just going to backtrack a little bit here and say that some of the products we've used are just because that's what we prefer. There is no right or wrong. Hi, baby. Yeah, that's Remy's. Can Mommy use it right now?
I do.
Oh. Oh, okay. I got kicked off of my stand. Anyways, so a lot of the products that we use are simply just our preference. There is no right or wrong answer to what you need to use with your child. Only you know the correct way to do that. Do not let anybody tell you differently. You know what is best for you and your child. Full disclosure, whatever I post on here is my personal preference, not, I don't want to say not advice, because you can always learn from other people, but not to tell you what you should do. Do not do what I do just because it's what I do. Take what I do and possibly try it if you want, but don't take it as this is what you have to do, because no, there is no you have to do it this way for it to be right. There is no right. With that being said, we always used Pampers diapers. Now, personally, I have found that Pampers and Huggies are pretty comparable use-wise. Looking back now, I kind of wish we would have used cloth diapers, but it's a little too late in the game for that. I don't stay home with my daughter full-time. Her dad does. Hi. If I would have been home full-time, I might have considered it more, but because I was not, I personally don't like putting my beliefs and my extra work onto other people. If you do cloth diapers, great for you. If you do disposable diapers, that's fine too. Do whatever you do. We use the disposable because that was easier for us at the time. It's all your preference, guys. It's all your preference. I know there are a lot of people out there who make very affordable, cute, and there are a lot of people out there who make cloth diapers, so check with you locally if that's a route you want to go. You know, support local, support your people, support all of that. And if you want to use disposables, then great. So when she was a baby, we used mostly Pampers. The reason being is I could actually get them cheaper. Hi, baby. I'm making a video. What are you doing? We could actually get them cheaper than most off-brands, which I also used on occasion, and they worked just fine. We didn't have any issues with allergies or anything, so we just kind of used whatever was cheapest. So Pampers is pretty cool, and the reason we got that most cheap is, one, CVS. CVS always has fantastic deals on Pampers if you are a CVS card member and you know how to look for it and use it. Two, Pampers actually has their own rewards program, which each pack of diapers and wipes has a code on it. You scan that code, you get X amount of dollars towards Pampers Cash, and then you can use the Pampers Cash on more future purchases. So you can actually get name brand Pampers cheaper than most off-brand if you do it right. Actually use your resources and get name brand things cheaper than what the off-brands would be. And it's very easy and very simple to do. And I will show you all of that as we go on in this video. Another thing that you can do to not necessarily save some money, but recoup some of your money, and in turn, eventually save it, is, I've talked about this before, the Fetch app often gives you points for purchases. I've noticed on there it's mostly Huggies, so if you guys want to go that route, if you prefer Huggies, Fetch is a really good one to use because you get rewards points, and then you can redeem those points for gift cards to stores and use them for your future purchases. So if you are interested in that, I will put my Fetch referral code down in the description, and you guys can try that out. Another one is, and I've talked about this one before too, Ibotta. They often... Whose birthday is it? It's my birthday? I don't think so, but thank you. Okay, it's my birthday now. So what Ibotta does is gives you rebates back on your purchases, and you can also redeem those for gift cards to stores and for your future purchases. They have a lot of them on different Pampers. You can get some of your money back there to use on future purchases as well, and in turn save you in the long run. Okay, you can sit down. So those are some really, and both of those links will be in the descriptions with my code, so you can kind of see how those work and you know what to do with those. But those are two really, really great things for baby products, especially to get name brand baby products if you have a specific kind that you want to use, allergies, things of, you know, all of that. So let's move on now to what we use now that she is potty training. We have obviously upgraded from the standard diapers to the pull-up type ones, and I didn't even realize this until I started purchasing. Pull-ups is actually a name brand for Huggies. Pull-ups are not what they're called. What are we trying to do here? Just hanging out? Flowers, yeah. This is what we kind of use now, and she is older, and pull-ups are actually a name brand for Huggies. And I didn't know that until we started actually doing this. Anyways, they are actually a name brand for Huggies. They are not actually what the diaper underwear are called. The Pampers brand is Easy Ups. These are great absorption rise, and they're pretty comparable to the diapers. I really like them, and they all have, let me show you, this little code on the inside of each package that you can scan and get points back to get Pampers Cash and use on future purposes. So if that's the route that you want to go, then do that. Here's what I don't like about these. They are strictly just pull-ups. They're just like underwear. They just pull up. So if we have an accident, especially a number 2 accident, these are not that great because you pull them up and you pull them down and it just gets everywhere. There's no containing it without really ripping it and making a mess, which you can do. I've just found kind of an easier way to do that. Actual pull-ups brand, Huggies, has this. It's like it's not quite Velcro, but it's kind of like Velcro. So you can just undo the sides as you go. And then if you choose to do so, you can re-seal them. So now that we are in the potty training stage of things, we have actually switched more to Huggies brand because of that one simple task. You can get redemption points on your fetch. You can often find Ibotta rebates for those, even though Ibotta is more towards Pampers, I've noticed. It's not the end of the world. You can find coupons, you can find deals, you can find this. We have been sticking more with the Pampers wipes, which again have the nice little Pampers code that you just type into your Pampers Cash, and you can get money back on these towards Pampers products. So you do that, you're doing good. We do often, if nothing else is on sale, and we need them, because you always need these kind of products. If nothing else is on sale, we have used the CVS brand, we have used the Walmart brand, we have not had any issues with any of those, because their full price is often cheaper than the other full price. But if I can get deals on name brand things that work just, I don't want to say they necessarily work better. Maybe it's the name brand, you know, placebo effect that I got going on, but they seem to be absorbent a little bit better, and it's just what we found that's worked for us. So there's that. So that's pretty much it for these products that we use. I hope this was somewhat helpful for you. Last product that we use. Did you fall down? Are you okay? Okay. What were you trying to do? Oh, okay, we fell down. Last product that we use is the potty seat. Now, reason number one that we use the potty seat is this is our bathroom. It is very small. We do not have room for an extra toilet. We do not have room for an extra toilet. When having this conversation with, say, certain family members, it was said, we'll get a potty chair and just put it in your living room. I didn't really want to do that, but the only excuse I had for not wanting to do that was I just simply didn't want to. So I dug a little bit deeper into different reasons why we shouldn't do that to kind of strengthen my argument. Because, of course, with certain people, you can't just speak your mind and say, I don't want to do that, without them constantly pushing you, because that's what they think you should do. Which is why I said at the very beginning of this video, I am not telling you what you should do. Nobody has, and I'm going to get a little worked up about this, so I apologize in advance, because this is a very big trigger for me. Nobody should tell you what to do with your kid after you have already stated that you don't want and or don't like something. It is your child. Do what you want to do. This is one of those things that really, really irks me. People think that because they have kids or have raised kids or whatever, that they know what is best for your kid. And that is not true. If you don't want to do something, then don't do it. If you want to have a baby toilet in your living room, then by all means, please do it. Do what works for you. You go. You go. You do what you do. And do not let anybody tell you differently. Do not let it get to you. Do not. However, rant over. With that being said, I dug a little bit deeper to kind of strengthen my argument as to why I did not want to do that. And in some cases, with children, they get trained on the little potty in a location that is not the bathroom. And then you in turn have to retrain them again to go on the big potty later in the bathroom. Some children have a problem with differentiating that after that's what they've been taught. So let's think about it this way. If you were trained that food waste, such as this, goes in a bowl on the table, and you've been told this your whole life, okay? And then all of a sudden, somebody takes that bowl away from you. Now you're told you take it all the way outside. It's not quite the same thing, but it's just a way to kind of get your brain to think. Like, that's, for some people, it's like, okay, I'll just take it outside, no big deal. And logically, our adult brains can manage this. But you have to remember that their brains are not fully developed. And for some kids, they catch right on and they don't have a problem. For other kids, it's very hard. So that is now my argument for why we do that. Not only do we not have space, and quite honestly, I just don't want to do it, which should be a good enough answer, but now I have some backup as to why. Those studies are there to prove a point. And each kid is different. If you did this with your kids and it worked, and they are fully potty trained and now going on the big kid potty, then great. I'm so happy for you. But if you are one of the parents that struggled with this because you did what other people told you to do instead of changing the problem or changing the solution, then I'm sorry. I mean, nobody should feel like a failure as a parent because they're not doing what somebody else does. We're supposed to support each other. We're supposed to love each other. We're supposed to help each other. And that's what these videos are here for, is for me to try and help you. Because I can't tell you how many times I have felt like I don't have much of a support system because it's either their way or no way. They don't want to see where I'm coming from. They don't want to see my side of things because that's not how they would do it. That's not how they did it. That's a rough subject. And we're just going to stop right there. How do you think potty training is going? Yeah, you go potty at home. How do you think potty training is going? Do you like potty training? Do you like going potty on the big girl potty? No. Why not? Yeah, mommy goes potty.
Baby do pee.
Yeah, good job.
You do pee.
Mm-hmm.
Daddy do poop.
Daddy goes poop. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Daddy goes potty differently than we do, doesn't he? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Us do poop.
Yeah, we go poop too. Everybody poops.
Baby poop.
Mm-hmm.
Big potty.
In the big girl potty. Yes, you did, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
So anyways, guys, I hope that you get something from these videos. Check out the links down below to save yourself some money in a very easy and timely manner. And also, be sure to subscribe to the channel, like this video, comment anything else that I can possibly do to help you. And as always, guys, remember to smile.